might be only 18 years and 5 months old, but this guy can do everything that the veterans can do and do it better, perhaps.
There is his first point in the NBA.
28 for 46 from the field. This would be 18 for 20 from the line and an 81-point game.
He can barely make it to the free throw line. And he is hurting. But the Lakers down by 2, and they want him and need him at the free throw line.
And now a single free throw away from becoming the NBA's third all-time leading scorer.
Here's the side MJ. The Mamba has moved right on by him.
One of the great farewell performances in any sport. 60.
Welcome back to another episode of Lakeshow's Finest Redux. I'm your host, Charles Ryan, KB24 status, Kobe24 MP3, or yours truly, the biggest Laker fan in the world. And tonight, I would say this was the best Lakers victory probably since the Phoenix Suns game a couple weeks ago. But what a game. Oh my goodness. I am so proud of our effort. I'm proud of Anthony Davis sticking it out, because even though he had a sore elbow or shoulder, he could have easily said, nah, I'm going to take it easy. This is only the 16th game of the season. There's no reason to risk aggravating this injury, this minor thing. But he said, no, this is my comeback tour, and I'm going to get the W and show up all these fans, and he did. And unfortunately, he missed that free throw. We're not going to talk about it. But, man, what a game. It was so hard watching Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart just play so well, especially, obviously, Brandon, their best player. It seems like, Drew Holiday is deferring to Brandon Ingram, a 21-year-old kid. And I, for those of you who have listened last year, I know there's not a lot of you, but I would say that Brandon Ingram is like an adopted son of mine, because I love him. Like, he is so freaking good, and his skill set, his long arms, and it was on full display tonight. And even like when LeBron was guarding him, still, like, LeBron to really try hard. Kind of felt like maybe there's some practice, Lakers practices in the past of going against one-on-one, maybe type of stuff going on there, if you know what I mean. But whenever Brandon got switched on by like Caruso or KCP or even Kuzma, he would fully take advantage of it. And goddamn, so hard to watch. But Drew Holiday had a great game. He did have 12 assists, but Drew Holiday did have 7 turnovers, so good perimeter defense by Caruso, and LeBron took him on a little bit too. But I was going to say it's AD that, continued past the first half, because he had like 27, 25 at halftime. Once again, AD kicked ass from the free throw line, 10 for 12. 41 points, 50% from the field, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 block, only 2 turnovers. Pretty solid stat line. I have him in fantasy, so I'm really lucky for tonight's game. LeBron, 29 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, and 5 big turnovers. And Kuz, who hit some huge freaking threes down the stretch. I was really, really freaking out when he made that corner 3 in the final minute or two. 16 points, 4 for 4 from 3, 75% field goal percentage overall. So 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 turnovers. But I'm disappointed in Rondo. Rondo had 0 points. 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. He did have 7 assists, but 0 points. Rondo needs to start hitting those threes, because they're leaving him open for a reason. And I only shot 2 of them, but he definitely hesitated a few times. I think we gave Troy Daniels too many minutes. There's no reason to give Troy 12 minutes tonight. Dwight played 23 minutes. He was solid, 9 points. All of his shots were dunks, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 1 block. So, good job by him. But the main dude, Brandon Ingram, 23 points on 4 for 21 shooting. He only made 4 shots. It feels like he made way more. But he was 13 for 13 for the free throw line. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, and 3 turnovers. But yeah, 4 for 21 for Brandon Ingram. It felt like he was 10 for 21. I don't know, that's just like a mental thing. But JJ, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. So I'm kind of worried about Anthony Davis. He kind of has a mentality of, let's just play through all these injuries. It's okay. I mean, literally, if it was any other game today, I think he would have sat. It's just because it was the Pelicans. I don't think he could have afforded to miss his homecoming. But I wouldn't be surprised if next game he's out. I don't know if this elbow is as serious as his ribs or as serious as his shoulder, or maybe everything is just wrong with him and it's just a whole body issue. But we play the Wizards on Friday or Thursday, and the Wizards are one of the worst teams in the league. I'm sorry, play the Wizards on Friday. The Wizards are one of the worst teams in the league, so I don't see him playing at all. We play the Mavs on Sunday, December 1st. Definitely could see AD playing there, and I hope he does. I really do. But yeah, this was just a great game. It was kind of weird, like the way the Lakers tend to play is they kind of wear down their opponent. Like, if they're behind, it's not very often I've seen them be down by 20 points, 25 points. Usually it's like the 12 to like 17 range in like the first, second, and third quarter if they're gonna be down, which hasn't happened too often. But they kind of just hang around, and a lot of teams do that. But the Lakers seem to tire out the team with their depth, and even when there's not so much depth, it's still like LeBron and AD know how to assert themselves in certain moments. Like LeBron was super passive in the first, I think, 3 quarters this game, and then in the second half he went off. I mean, LeBron finished with 29. I think he probably had like 10 at halftime or something like that. So he kind of like saves up his energy if he needs to go overpower mode and dominate. And then when he dominates, he finds Kuz in the corner wide open. He finds AD diving for alley-oop towards the end. But yeah, I think this will be a theme from now on. Just the Lakers like breaking up into little increments, because the way Vogel likes to work his lineup is he plays AD the whole 12 minutes of the first quarter and the third quarter, and he has LeBron sit at like the 4-minute mark of the first quarter, and then he'll have LeBron come back either at the start of the second or a couple minutes into the second and see if like his second unit can get something going, like change it up. Like when LeBron and AD are out, I think he's just experimenting because it's so early to see what works, what doesn't work. Could he play Caruso with Rondo, dual backcourt? So stuff like that. But yeah, AD, freaking monster. But yeah, so next game, Wizards, we should win it. This was a 4-0 road trip. I can't believe that we swept a road trip. It's the first time in a while, at least a 4-game plus road trip. I think we have like a 5 or 6 game road trip coming up in February. If we sweep that, then I'll officially declare the Lakers the champions. But this is great. We're 16-2. LeBron has never started out 16-2 in his whole career with any team. The last time the Lakers had a 9-game winning streak, or was it back-to-back 9-game winning streaks? I don't know. It was a while ago. So this is a real great start. And they don't even know each other that well yet. The chemistry isn't completely there yet. That's what's scary, is when the Lakers truly figure it out. They truly have felt out all their strengths and weaknesses of each other and how to execute down the stretch defensively, because the defense has wavered the past few games, and that will remain more consistent in the final few months. But it seems offensively we're there. We're pretty good, and we don't need to be amazing offensively. It's just the defense. And we started out with the best defense in the league for the first 10 games, small sample. Now we're I think 5 or 6, which is still good, obviously. But that's what our main goal is, because I really think, AD could win Defensive Player of the Year. He freaking had, 3 steals tonight? He had 3 steals in 1 block. And obviously that great steal at the end with 4 seconds left. Just freaking like a linebacker just ripping that ball from Brandon Ingram's arms. His long, freaky arms. Yeah, one thing I noticed also, side note, Brandon Ingram's the same height as Anthony Davis. Just crazy. And how slender his frame is compared to him. Crazy. Crazy. But, yeah, so we're going to mesh. Everything looks good. It's weird, I expect them to win every game now. In retrospect, the past 7 years since Dwight joined the team have been grueling. In 2012 when he joined. And now it's I expect them to win, and I hate losing way more than I love winning. And it's this 9-game winning streak, because I expect it. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I was even happy to get a 3-game winning streak last year, a few years ago, man. We had a 17 or 15 win or 18 win season a few years ago with Metta World Peace. So it's crazy how everything has changed so fast, and the Warriors are awful, and this thing is shaping up into the Mavs are going to make the playoffs. When the last time the Mavs were there? It looks like the Wolves might make the playoffs. Wolves haven't been there in a couple of years. The Suns might make the playoffs. I don't think the Suns have been in the playoffs since Steve Nash. So many things are changing. And the Lakers are 1, Warriors are terrible, and we're going to figure out this league. I mean, the Lakers have played 13 games in their own conference so far. That's the second most. And the Clippers have played 14 games in their conference, in the Western Conference. And obviously the Western Conference is way more difficult to play against. Lakers are 12-1 in this conference. Clippers are 10-4. I mean, if the Lakers can go, I don't know, you play 52 games in your own conference. So if they can go 40-12 or 45-7, something crazy, they should be able to coast through the East. Fine. Because 12-1 is huge. I mean, in the division, the 3-1, our home record and road record are identical, 8-1. I mean, this is unbelievable. I'm so fortunate. We're so fortunate, and now I feel super spoiled having this team. But still not complete, man. Like I said, let's see if we got Iguodala. Let's see what happens when Avery Bradley comes back. I don't even know how long Avery Bradley's going to be out. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. I'm Charles Ryan, KB24 status, or yours truly, the biggest Laker fan in the world. Take care and peace. Go Lakers.
Whoa, what a pass. A bullet knocked down, 3 ball. Bryant wants it. Bryant's got it. Feet under the neck, and he scores.
dribbled away from the basket after having the ball deflected, and then with a whip pass, he gives it to Nick, who lays it up. He made a nice cut to the basket.
Played very well. Here's the steal. There we go. Here comes Kobe. Slam dunk. He made the steal and the slam.
Kobe's giving the people what they came to see, that's for sure.
Heel, the Australian. He puts it up on his block. Blocked by Kobe Bryant. Nice block. Here comes Eddie Jones. Lob under to Bryant. Slam dunk.
Kobe is auditioning for some time. Move on Willington.
Oh, ball to Van Exel. In the air. Throws it underneath. Kobe Bryant scores. The basket counts. The Lakers lead 31-27. Move it up to 33-27 with that great pass from Van Exel.
Shaquille with the flat-footed rebound.
Kobe Bryant.
That's a heck of a pass. And not a bad play at the scoring end.
Looked like he was throwing it to Hollywood Park next door, and Kobe climbed the ladder.
Here's Kobe Bryant. What a move. Fakes left and a slam dunk for the right hand. Oh, baby, what a power play. Going left to right. He hammered that baby home. Reaching it, extending that right arm, that young rookie. O'Neal for the Lakers. Down court right side of Kobe Bryant. Drive in, leaving lane. Oh, what a shot.
Baby.
Boy, that's Showtime move there. Kobe Bryant.
This is absolutely a great move. He is under control, and then he spins, looks, and just flips it up off the glass with a little spin on it. I mean, that's great presence, but you have to have some hang time.
Wow, did you see the move by the kid? That's Kobe.
Did you see the finish by the kid?
This time, how about a spin? Take a 360. So Kobe will dunk, and then so will the other two. Then they'll do it one more time. Oh, between the legs! Kobe Bryant!
Look at him. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. Look at him. After he dunks his ball, check him out. Nice between the legs over the top. Look at him.
That is so difficult. Some people can't dribble between their legs. Dunking between his legs.
So our winner is Kobe Bryant.